It seems to me to be absolutely right that the royal family should be making an effort to signal support for Canada as the new prime minister takes over. A maple tree, a red dress, a ceremonial sword. On the surface, these things appear as mere symbolic gestures, but for Canadians observing their head of state, King Charles III, these acts carry diplomatic weight at a time when the US president has repeatedly suggested annexing Canada as America's 51st state. In a moment of mounting trade tensions and sovereignty concerns, the King's quiet affirmation serves as an essential reminder of Canada's distinct identity and the enduring ties that Britain has with the Commonwealth. Monarchs do not wield political authority, yet they remain powerful figures in soft diplomacy, and Charles's recent engagements, meeting with Canada's Prime Minister, planting a red maple tree at Buckingham Palace, presenting a new sword to the usher of the Black Rod, they reflect a deliberate affirmation of Canada's sovereign status, and these gestures, subtle yet poignant, reinforce the deep historical, cultural and institutional ties that bind Canada to the Crown. Even Catherine, Princess of Wales, seemed to engage in the diplomatic signalling by donning a striking red dress with white pearl jewellery on Commonwealth Day. Such choices are not incidental. In diplomatic protocol, attire serves as an unspoken message, and Ralph Goodall, Canada's High Commissioner to the UK, noted that there was no doubt she was paying tribute to Canada's national colours. Trump's repeated references to absorbing Canada into the United States, coupled with his aggressive trade policies, have unsettled many Canadians. And while Starmer has refrained from directly commenting on Trump's remarks, the royal family has engaged in a more measured response through symbolism and state engagements. The former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau acknowledged the importance of the monarchy's role in diplomacy, stating that his recent discussions with the King centred on Canada's sovereign and independent future. Similarly, King Charles's private meeting with the Usher of the Black Rod and the Senate Speaker further underscored his awareness of these challenges. Interestingly, it's not just the UK and the monarchy offering quiet support. The German Foreign Minister, Annalena Baerbock, made an unequivocal declaration of solidarity, emphasising that Canada's unity is vital to global stability. And during the G7 foreign ministers' meetings, she affirmed that sovereign borders are inviolable and likened Canada's situation to the global need to defend territorial integrity. This is surely what we're doing in Ukraine. This is a stark contrast to the more cautious response from other world leaders. The European Union also contributed to this symbolic display of support, with the European Commission High Representative Carla Callas and Baerbock coordinating their outfits to align with Canada's colours, stating on social media, "We've got your back." Such gestures, while seemingly small, highlight Canada's importance on the international stage. And the newly sworn-in Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has dismissed Trump's comments as crazy and reaffirmed Canada's direct, distinct national identity. His government is taking a firm approach in economic and security discussions with European and UK counterparts, and by leveraging Canada's strong commercial relationships with the US, Carney has positioned Canada not as a subservient partner, but as a powerful economic ally that demands respect. And in an era of uncertainty, Canada's sovereignty must not be taken for granted. The UK, Europe and other allies must reinforce their commitment to Canada's autonomy through trade agreements, diplomatic statements, international forums. And the royal family's actions, while largely symbolic, highlight the enduring historical bonds that differentiate Canada from its southern neighbour. As the world watches, it's crucial that Canada's allies, both new and old, continue to reaffirm their support for this country. In diplomacy, symbols may not replace policy, but they serve as powerful reminders of shared values and unwavering alliance.